Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series. Number 27 will be on the mound for the Astros. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a chance to look at one of the top pitchers in the game. He has a career ERA in the low ones, so he's been doing his thing for a long time, and boy, it sure makes it a lot easier on your offense when you know, heck, you go out and score 2 runs, you've got a pretty good chance to win a game when this guy's on the mound.
A nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Too high, ball 3.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
And that's the first out. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'm really excited to see how Yunel Escobar does in this one. He's working on a 6-game hit streak right now. That's almost a week, so I expect to see his hot hitting continue.
Nope. Missed with a breaking ball. Wagner leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. 3-1 the count now. No offer there from Trout as that misses, and he'll take the walk. Here's Albert now, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. First and second now, 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first base. Set to deal on 2-2. And a great pitch there as Pujols swings and misses, and it's always a sigh of relief when you can set him down. Into the box now, C.J. Cron. As we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Comes set and the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
2-2 the count. The 2-2. Popped him up. Gaddis is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Jeffrey Marte now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. In there at the knees, strike 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home. There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. The 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He was able to foul out. 1-1-1. You could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Now at the plate, Alvin Murillo. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. The 0-1. Fly ball to straightaway left. Moving under it, Moulton. And that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
The 0-2 once more. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run.
Cut. Hold it.
As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Now at the plate, Willie Wagner, runner in position with 2 gone. Tapped up the first baseline. Foul ball, however, strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. 1 run is not going to kill you.
Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Yunel Escobar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Yunel Escobar.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Sears down the first baseline. Oh, what a stop. Got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Into the box, Mike Trout reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The pitch. That misses. 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the former MVP, Albert Pujols. Hard liner to center field. Springer will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, C.J. Cron. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Reyes going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Hit in the air to right field. Reyes is there. 1 away. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the Crawford boxes and gone.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Into the box, Alvin Murillo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike. 2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
A bouncer to the left side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Hey, no running, no running. Eat it, eat it.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right.
Stepping in now, Willie Wagner. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And it's 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Count even at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Pitch is popped up. Bregman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Yunel Escobar.
Here's the first pitch to him. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He went down on strikes last time up. Just missed with a breaking ball. Escobar aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit hard on the ground to second. 1 there. On to first in time to take care of Trout. A double play. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Albert Pujols. No hits to this point.
Albert Pujols.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Runs that slurve of his inside, and it's 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Hit high and deep to right center. Reyes moves over, and that ends the inning. Brad Peacock takes over to start the 6th.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
7-5, how today's comes to an end. Houston.
Got a boy, good job.
MLB Network's cover. Into the box now is Dustin Pedroia as he'll lead off the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Dustin
And that one
Pedroia.
swung on and missed 0-1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Dietz is under it. 1 down. Now a chance here from Fenway to take a look at John Farrell's starting lineup card. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, one guy to keep your eye on is the Panda, Pablo Sandoval. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. A ball and no strikes. Pedroia leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a slurve taken for his strike. 1-1. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. Pedroia rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. One. Standing in, Pablo Sandoval. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Pablo.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
On the ground to third. Dietz over to his left, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
And this one's on the inside corner. 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. 1-0 the count. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Runners on first with one down. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Striding in, Blake Swihart. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And there's ball 1. 2-1 the count to Blake Swihart.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3-2 now. Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Marco Hernandez, and they'll need him to get something going here. Bouncer up the middle. Correa has it, and there's one away. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and it's back to the top of the lineup now for Dustin Pedroia. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. And Pedroia behind 0-2 now.
Hey, he caught him off guard right. He's going to have some success.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. And Pedroia swings through that one as he's set down on strikes for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding in is the left fielder Melky Cabrera.
Cabrera.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
A little toward the hole. Myers charging in on it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Here's Mookie Betts. First pitch on its way.
Right fielder. Mookie.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th round. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Popped him up. Dietz is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And Sandoval's aboard, a base hit. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He drew a base on balls his first time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Altuve for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Jackie Bradley Jr. as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And that misses ball 1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Striding in once again, Blake Swihart. He got called out on strikes his last time through. In there, now the throw is there, and he's out trying to take second. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Marco Hernandez steps in as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. The 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Go down quiet. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here he comes on 2-0. Towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Settling in now, Melky Cabrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he gets ahead 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked.
Balls up.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Number 48, Pablo.
Popped him up.
Sandoval.
Dietz shading to his right. 2 down. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He was a double play victim last time around. A ball and no strikes. called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Hit out towards second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Will Harris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the...
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
This evening's game comes to an end.
An early winter check-in. New to the majors, this player's offered schooling on the structure of his contract. The agent moves on from that topic. Spring training has come again, and major leaguers begin the process of readying themselves for the challenges of another long season.
Number 44 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 44.
In now is Adam Eaton. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Center fielder, number 2, Adam.
Now he'll step off. First pitch of the at-bat. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Soft liner towards short. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Stepping into the box, John Chen. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Popped him up. Bregman on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Catcher, Matt.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Soft liner to the left side. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out in the inning into an infield single.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So no runs here. Chris Davinsky gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
19. Number 44 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 44.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Joey Gallo.
Line to the right side. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away. So coming to the plate, Carlos Gomez. And their runners at the corners now. Rounded to first. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Hazelbaker.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Springer giving chase. Makes the play, 1 away. Up next for the Rangers, Mike Napoli. It was a walk in his last trip.
Mike Napoli.
The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Napoli, appropriately nicknamed Porterhouse around baseball. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player. Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
And this one gets away. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. A ball and a strike. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Standing in, Marwin Gonzalez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Well, coming on quickly here as he makes the diving catch, and it's a sparkler to take away a hit as that ends the inning. Another look at a gem at third base as this ball is speared midair. Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. He singled his last time up. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Up.
Popped him up. Myers has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rougned Odor. It was a walk in his last trip.
Rougned Odor.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Fouled off. The 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Buckner. And that's the second out of the inning. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara.
Right fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
Just missed with a breaking ball. Hard ground ball to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Rangers set down in order. They lead it 3-0. Stepping up now, Joey Gallo, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Nope.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Hard hit towards center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Here's Carlos Gomez. He was a double play victim last time around.
Carlos Gomez.
Heavy sinker just stayed inside. A ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Altuve for 1. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
The left fielder, number 44, Jeremy.
And that misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. Texas jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Number 44 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rougned Odor. It was a walk in his last trip.
Rougned Odor.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Odor comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. 2 balls and a strike now. Could have been 3-1. Instead it's 2-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
A full count for Odor, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Waiting on deck, there's Mike Napoli. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. And a fastball just a bit up.
Mike Napoli.
Slurve swung on and missed there. It's 1-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ball 1. Lucroy over at second. Odor at first. 2 out in the inning. Grounded to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rangers leave. At the plate, Joey Gallo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Third baseman, Joey Gallo.
Ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. 2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Springer looking up onto the lawn and gone.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
He's off 1-0. The 1-1 home. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The right fielder, number 14, Carlos Gomez.
And it's fouled away. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Swing and a miss. Good slurve. 0-2 now. Heading out towards shallow right. Gonzalez has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Elvis Andrus now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 0-1 the count. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
1 and 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. This is in the air to left. Moving under it, Buckner. And that retires the side. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Therefore it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy.
Up next for the Rangers, catcher Jonathan.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
In there, and it's 0-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. Here's Mike Napoli now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Designated hitter, Mike
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And Napoli can't connect there as that's by him for strike 2. Now here's the pitch. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. Digging in once again, Marwin Gonzalez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's Joey Gallo now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Correa ranging up the middle on to first, and this will remain. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Popped him up. Myers over to his right. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there's 1 away now. Here's Carlos Gomez. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Late that time for a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Elvis Andrus struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
In now, Delino DeShields, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Fouled away. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Listen, I'm not.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Now batting, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Eat it.
Love the approach right there to get on base with a leadoff knock to start the bottom of the 10th. They don't want this game to go any farther than this. They want to end it right now. Let's see how the manager plays this.
Hot shot down the line. This is foul for the first strike.
2-2.
The ground over to first. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Back to first. It's a double play. And the prospect of more baseball looms on the horizon. There are 2 away now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. No run. Will Harris takes over now to start the home 11th.
It's times like these that I wish we were paid by the inning. The game seemed endless, but the fireworks in the top of the 15th were enough to decide it. They hang on for the nice road win.
A one-run finish, 4-3.